Alrighty, let's do this again. The Dow Jones may be on fire. Everyone may be getting the coronavirus. The world's full of chaos right now. But you know what? You know what you got? That little reliable thing, just to know. At the end of the day, everything's gonna have at least one little bit of consistency. I'm gonna be playing this game yet again. My God. I thought this game would be like a third of the length that it has been. I assume that I'm probably going to be getting towards the end relatively soon, though, because I'm a eternal optimist, or something like that, depending on how judgmental you want to be. Let's go through here, and then pull up the map, and then I'll try to remember what I was doing last time I came upon this area. Ah, yes, I remember. These sacks were gonna burst forth with Necron, who are ready to party. Okay, let's go ahead and push, pull. Okay, it's gonna get my ass kicked. And let's try to remember what force pull commands are, as opposed to whatever the hell I just attempted to do. Or maybe it was already down and I was supposed to run across it. Yeah, I think that's what I was supposed to do. Whoops. I wonder what it must be like playing this game and going to Dathomir first and just being relentless about it, just seeing how far you can possibly go, because I think that you can get at the very least up to the weird book, like medieval looking fellow from earlier without any sort of unlocks. So I'm guessing, I mean, maybe you can go even further than that, but I doubt it. I think that that's about where the game puts a pretty hard cutoff for you there. So I wonder if there are people that have... Yep, okay, you're supposed to pull it. Well, let's assume that that's the pull button. Yay, that was the right one. And yeah, so I imagine, yeah, you know, there are probably people that have, ow, fuck. Maybe they even were able to get to the double-ended lightsaber before I was able to do, before, like, way before you were supposed to. That's the word. Ah, rusty commentary. That sounds like a fake name that I would give to the FBI. I think I can come up here. Yay, perfect. They can't catch me. Haha, dumbasses. Oh shit, there's more dumbasses. Oh god, they can catch me. That's fine. Haha! Yes, dumbasses. Okay, so I believe I have now officially gotten further than I've ever gotten before. Perfect. Guess, yes. Okay, so I can come over here and then we do this little Ninja Warrior shit. A show that I used to watch quite a bit, but now I don't, because I don't think they even make that show anymore. But it was really, really fun for a little while. I really identified with a bunch of 40-year-old Japanese men who lived in Japan. Oh shit, really? What is this? This better have been really good for me to fall down here. I guess I was probably supposed to double jump to get onto that branch up there, but is this a shortcut? Oh my god, no way, I accidentally the shortcut. I'm very, very skeptical that I was supposed to come this direction. Let's see. Well, that's fine. Yeah, there it is. There's the little meditation spot. I guess I'll come over here and I'll use it. I really do think that plummeting off of those branches was probably not the way to get down here, unless this game was really well play tested and I was not the first person to screw that up. And they were like, eh, this will be hilarious. Why don't we put a shortcut right where people fall off? I mean, I would do that if I were them. Look at this shit. Yeah, right here. Bye. I just sequence broke the game. Where am I? Yeah, it looks like yep. I got extremely lucky and managed to land on the shortcut that was, well, this is where I fell off, so I guess I didn't really lose any progress in the end. Again, I do not believe that that was the intended way to get to the shortcut, but nobody can tell me that it didn't work.
Get the intruder.
At some point, I'm probably going to not want to keep running past every single enemy in the game. That point is not today. We're going to just keep rolling with this because, ha ha ha, it's gotten me this far. Oh god, I need to heal up too.
Toss me one, BD.
Okay, so I'll stimulate myself. No, I can't. I can't stimulate myself while swinging my double-ended whiz-bang about. Owie.
Up here.
Okay, let's heal up. No, no, my double-ended whiz-bang must save me while I heal up. Over here, perfect. Damn it. Please let me stimulate. Ow. Is that the door I was supposed to open? Not sure. Let's check the map this time. I had a funny story. Well, I had a funny thing happen to me that I'm now going to convert into a funny story, ideally. I was taking a lift the other day, and I got in, and I had to talk to the other person in the lift because they opened up a conversation with me, and I was like, oh shit, I guess this is what we're doing now. So it was like a ride share. It was like a carpool thing. So anyway, get into the carpool thing. I basically just say like one or two words to the driver, and then the other person just turns to me and she goes, "Your accent, where are you from?" And I was like, "What?" And she said, "I'm gonna guess the UK." And I was like, "No."
Adversary.
Boy, I had no idea really how to react to that one. So, what I did was I said no, but you know me. You know who I am and the things that I do. I said I was not from the area, but then proceeded to speak with as close to a British accent as I could muster for basically the entire car ride. And just say, like, you know, I've been, you know, taking some, like, what did I say? It was like, I've been, you know, just like, preparing, what did I say? Yes, I said I've been preparing for a role, and I just kind of have gotten into that habit.
Now, BD.
And so that's what I said, and she was like, "Oh, that's cool." Oh god, ow.
We killed
And
the Jedi.
god damn it, running past everything stopped working. So anyway, I said that I was just preparing for a role, and she believed me, and then she started talking about how she also used to like act and stuff like that in college, and I was like, "Oh, really? That's cool." And then she was like, "What play are you preparing for?" And I was like, "It's Gilbert and Sullivan." And she was like, "Oh, I love being in Gilbert and Sullivan. Like, what part in Gilbert and Sullivan are you gonna be in?" And I was like, "I don't know yet." So that was probably, oh jeez. I just remember I would say things like, "Oh, what are you planning on doing?" Like shit like that. Whenever she was talking about how she was going to go back to college, and I was just like, "Oh, what do you plan on doing when you go back to college?" and stuff like that. And I just maintained an entire conversation like that. She bought the entire thing.
Kill the intruder.
The guy who was driving the Uber didn't seem nearly as impressed. He didn't really say anything, but I think he knew. And if he didn't know, then that's mostly on him, because I don't think I did that convincing of a job. I'm gonna try to figure out what the fuck I need to do here. Oh, finally. Okay. Let's go over this thing. Yeah, that was pretty great. I'm thinking I might try to do that more often. I don't know. I think on the other hand, though, there might be a little bit of a kernel of truth to it. So I've been taking a lot of, I've had a couple appointments with the speech pathologist lately, and as a result of that, I have, first off, it's been amazing, considering how much talking I end up doing in a given day, streaming, and also doing like multiple job interviews and stuff like that all the time. I mean, I have, this week I have 4 job interviews that I need to prepare for. It was 8, but I had to cut down because 8 is an insane amount of interviews to conduct. Yes! Oh, baby, we are in the money now. Okay. You thought it not possible? Well, you were wrong. We're in Thorntown. Yes, we are. Where am I supposed to go from here? Yes, down there. Impressive. Yes, it is. This is very impressive, I know. Yep, I'm just gonna take a little plummet. Whee! Anyway, yeah, so I've been taking speech therapy to... Oh, yay. She's gone. Oh, no. That's a boss. Oh, no. I didn't want to actually come down here yet. Hi, I can easily deal with this gentleman. Let's go ahead and just switch to the single lightsaber. There we are. So I can deal some extra damage. Okay, let's back off a little bit, and... Oh yeah, I forgot. I recover health when I recover force when I dodge now. Is that right? Something like that. Ooh! Ah! Yeah, okay. That's right. If I dodge things, then I recover force, not health. Anyway, so I have noticed that my speaking has changed quite dramatically. I could talk quite a bit faster than I used to be able to. I could talk for much, much longer periods of time, and if I don't catch myself, I can actually wind up talking so fast that other people have, like, difficulty understanding what I'm saying. It's got a little bit of an advantage, though, when it comes to giving commentary specifically. I mean, outside the fact that, yes, I can talk for a lot longer, but also, because I can talk a lot quicker, I can also formulate my thoughts a little bit faster, if that makes sense. It gives me more time to actually think about what I'm going to say before I say it, because when it comes time to actually say something, I can just say it a lot quicker. As evidenced by that sentence, my thinking is very, very clear now. Burb, do you work in HR? I do not. I have become a, like, specialist, I guess would be the term, in interviewing, though, because I conducted a bunch of job interviews, and the thing is, you need, you know, you can't, to interview somebody, you need somebody in the role that the person you're interviewing for is interviewing for. And so, for example, you know, I'm a software developer, so I have to interview other software developers because I'm the person who knows what I'm talking about when I need to interview them. So anyway, I did enough of those that eventually they just made me like a specialist in interviewing software developers. So I do that all the time, more or less, because they do so many interviewing of software developers that they need people that are super experienced in it. So, whoa! If you force push this dude, onto a wall, he can sometimes just climb up the wall. Oh right, that guy has a little death throw there. So yeah,
Let's go, BD.
God, I have done a lot of job interviews. I think in the past 6 months, I have done a total of 60 or 70 interviews for engineers. It's absurd, I know, but everything that I do is absurd. What is this? Ah, I succeeded where another bro failed.
Set an example.
Nice. What is this thing? That's a pull. Okay. Ah, okay. I probably don't even need this thing, right? I could probably just come over here and... No, of course not. I had to go back and I had to kill the thing. Alright, get over here. Come on. Like Mortal Kombat, get over here. Get over here. Get over here. Get over here. There we are. 8 in a week is a lot since it's on top of coding. Yeah.
Let's move, BD.
Oh my god. I had no idea what I was signing up for when I volunteered to become like basically like a full-time interviewer. I mean, you know, don't get me wrong. I still program plenty. I'm still jamming out the Java, you know what I'm saying? I'm crunching out the code. I'm throwing down every day in and day out. Wouldn't you want to work with me with such non-cringy terminology as such as that? Anyway, it's a hell of a lot of work. I don't want to talk too much about the interviewing process because, well, if people found out that I was talking about the interviewing process in depth, they might get really pissy about it. But suffice to say, oh my god. Without getting into a whole lot of details, you learn a lot about the world and people and just everything from doing a lot of job interviews. It's an eye-opening experience for sure to see what is out there, and that's all I'll say about that. Because I don't want to get sued. Yeah, it's interesting. I definitely have found that my very, very loose sense of professionalism is both a good and a bad thing. Like, in case this shouldn't surprise you whatsoever, but I am not a particularly professional person when it comes to things like talking to people or writing stuff down or literally anything. That might surprise you, that might not. But when you're doing job interviews, it's a little poor form, perhaps, to do things like make fun of people in the middle of the job interview. Not that I've ever done it maliciously, but just a lot of times people have been like, "Hey, you don't need to bust the balls of the person that you're interviewing that much." They didn't say it that way, because other people are probably professional with the way that they communicate, but it's been a bit of a learning experience for sure. Everyone's so what am I trying to say? Yeah, everyone is so careful when interviewing or being interviewed. Does this guy not like to touch slime? Oh, well, I can help him with that. I'll turn him into slime. Then he's just touching himself, and everybody likes doing that. Boom. Oh, there was. What the fuck is wrong with this guy? That's something that you can't say during job interviews, I'll tell you that much. Ow! Okay, let's go ahead and heal up. Yeah, I don't think that I could, submit a evaluation of somebody in a job interview and just say like, oh man, what the fuck was up with that dude? What is this? Oh, it looks like a bug. Well, I mean a dead one. I don't know. Point is, this monster dude definitely had some very weird laggy ass behavior in this area. I was really hoping that it wouldn't I was kind of hoping that would be a meditation spot so that I could accidentally meditate there and then immediately get my ass pummeled in by one of those beastie guys. But then, you know, that didn't happen, which is lame. Oh god. Oh god. Problem solved. That didn't work. My force push did nothing. What's the point of having the force if you can't do anything with it? They were so perfectly ready to get pushed off the cliff. We're doing it again, by the way. They are absolutely getting their ness forced off of a cliff.